A jealous New York man has been sentenced to 25 years to life in prison for slashing an Instagram star's throat, then posting gruesome images of her bloody body online. It all began in 2019 when Brandon Clark, who was 21 years old at the time, met 17-year-old Bianca Devins on Instagram. She was popular on this social platform and had 170,000 followers as an e-girl who posted about emo fashion and video games. After initially keeping their communication strictly on the platform, they began meeting in person. At that time, Brandon attended Bianca's graduation party. They became friends, but Bianca quickly realised that Brandon wanted more than just a friendship. He would often refer to himself as Bianca's boyfriend, despite her saying otherwise. Brandon's internet search history revealed an unhealthy obsession with her, showing searches of her name and saving photos of her. On the 13th of July 2019, they attended a Nicole Dollanganger concert together in New York City. They met a male friend named Alex and smoked cannabis together. During the concert, Brandon witnessed Bianca kiss Alex, which angered him. After the concert, Brandon drove Bianca to Utica in his car, where she slept in the back seat. Early the following morning, Brandon parked the SUV in a deserted, dead-end street in a wooded area in Post Street in Utica. Brandon was still feeling hurt that Bianca kissed Alex at the concert, so he woke her up to confront her. She apologised, but said they were not in a monogamous relationship. Feeling angered and frustrated, he began assaulting Bianca before reaching for a long knife he hid behind the seat of his car and repeatedly slit her throat in a jealous rage, killing her. He then took photos of a mangled corpse and posted it on Instagram and Discord. He posted one of the photos with the caption, "I'm sorry, Bianca." Brandon called 911 to tell them what he had done after authorities started receiving calls reporting the online photos. During the recorded call he said, "My name's Brandon. The victim is Bianca Michelle Devins. I'm not going to stay on the phone for long because I still need to do the suicide part of the murder-suicide." After determining the location of the call, officers descended onto Post Street. There the officers found a black SUV parked in a quiet spot with a man lying on the ground beside it. When the officers cautiously approached Brandon, they asked him where the woman was. He said she was beneath the tarp and directed them to the body. This was when they found a coloured tarp not far from the SUV from where they were standing. The officers were alarmed after they noticed protruding brown hair from beneath the tarp. Lifting the tarp, they uncovered Bianca's lifeless body, revealing extensive injuries to her neck, almost to the point that she was decapitated. Brandon then began stabbing himself in the neck, all while posting more photos online. His suicide attempt was unsuccessful, however, and he was arrested and hospitalised. Authorities collected duct tape, knives, rope, and other tools from the crime scene, which was used as evidence to prove the murder was premeditated. During sentencing on the 15th of March 2021, Brandon expressed remorse for his gruesome internet slaying of Bianca. "I hate myself for what I did to her. I don't understand how I could do something like that. I'm so sorry I put everyone through this. I'm so sorry that I put Bianca through this." Brandon, who's now 22, pleaded guilty to murdering Bianca and will spend between 25 years and life behind bars. A suspect involved in the shooting and killing of 8 people in 3 separate massage parlour attacks on Tuesday in the Atlanta area has been arrested. 2 spas were in Atlanta and 1 was in the Cherokee County. 6 of the 8 victims were Asian women. 4 people were killed and 1 other was injured at the Young Asians massage parlour on Highway 92 in Cherokee County at around 5 p.m. When officers arrived there, they found 2 people who were dead inside, with 3 others still alive. The 3 injured people were rushed to hospital, but 2 succumbed to the gunshot wounds. Police have suppressed the identity of the victims at this stage, but they did say that the deceased are described as 2 Asian women, 1 as a white woman and 1 as a white man. The person still alive in hospital is a Hispanic man. The suspect then drove 30 miles south, shooting at 2 Atlanta massage parlours that are across the road from each other on Piedmont Road, resulting in 4 deaths. 3 people were killed at the Gold Spa, while the 4th was murdered across the street at Aromatherapy Spa. These shootings occurred at roughly 5:47 p.m. and 5:57 p.m. respectively, and all 4 victims were Asian women. Later that evening, the authorities released surveillance pictures of the suspect that's been identified as 21-year-old Robert Aaron Long of Woodstock. The images at the Atlanta Spa shows the same man and car at the Cherokee County Spa. At around 8:30 p.m, officials spotted Long's car in Crisp County, Georgia, about 150 miles south of Atlanta, and performed a pit maneuver on his SUV. This brought his car to a stop, and the suspect was arrested and taken to the Crisp County Jail. Police have not discussed the possible motive of the attack, and it appears that nothing was stolen from the victims or locations. They did say, however, that they'll look at the possibility whether the crimes were racially motivated as the investigation into the matter continues.